Hey everyone, welcome back to Hectic Homestead. Say
Hi. Hi.
Wesley eating his Halloween candy.
Hi.
Nigel and Corinne both eating Halloween candy. I was going to take you outside into the garden and show you how I'm going to pick salad for dinner tonight.
I want to say something. It's the next video today.
All right, come on with me. Tonight is going to be cold. It's our first actual freeze tonight. It's very cold outside right now, and the sun definitely has shifted, and we are not getting as much sun in our garden as we have been. I will go ahead and give you a show of that in just a sec. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that a lot of the things that I tell you all about, I get from watching other YouTube channels. So I love watching Jess from Roots and Roughage and M.I. Gardener channel on YouTube. Anything gardening that's known, I love watching because I learned so much, and I am not a huge reader. That's why I decided to start my own. So let me give you a quick look at what we did earlier today because of the incoming frost. So we cut down all of the tomatoes. We had a big windstorm last night and knocked over almost everything anyway. But I cut down almost all the green tomatoes so I could try and save them. I've read that you can take green tomatoes. You obviously can do a lot with the different recipes from the green tomatoes. But if you cut them off when they're actually still on the vine like this, I've read that you can put them in brown bags or a newspaper and they will ripen, but it will take a while. You can also wrap them in newspaper. We don't really have a lot of newspaper, so I was going to try doing brown paper bags. And we also took a bunch of tomatoes off the vines over here. Next thing I'm going to have to do is pull out all these tomatoes because they're obviously not going to do well. But I was just watching M.I. Gardener last night, and he was saying don't ever pull anything out until it's completely dead because you never know what's going to happen. But let me show you how I go ahead and pick lettuce. It's pretty simple. I usually bring out the lettuce spinner basket with me just to make things easier. I also don't think I mentioned completely why I have this Bridal Tulle on my bedding, because I tried to do broccoli last season and in the spring, and it was covered in cabbage moths and it was disgusting. So if you cover the plants with the netting, then the butterflies who lay the eggs, they can't land on the broccoli, so they can't lay the eggs on there. So our broccoli is much better than it was last season. I don't really have any pests. Last season I had like tons of holes all in my broccoli. It was really gross. I definitely will not be keeping this tool for next season because it's got lots of holes in it, and I probably need to go ahead and just take it off or replace it. But hopefully my broccoli will grow some more. I have a nice little head growing in there. There's the broccoli crown right there. And somebody mentioned the other day that you can eat the leaves just like you eat collard greens and all that sort of thing. So I can link a recipe to something I made the other day. It was delicious, and I cut the leaves off and washed them and ate them. Also link the tool that I bought on Amazon as well below. So the tool I got is just Bridal Tulle, and it was 80-inch wide. I think the standard is 40, so it's a little bigger than what the standard size tool would be if you go to Joann Fabrics, but it made it easier to work with when you get the wider stuff. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and take off the netting. I just have it held down with wood and random heavy objects, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. So a lot of the seeds that I get from M.I. Gardener. He sells seeds for $1 a piece, most of them. I did get some seeds from Baker Creek as well on rareseeds.com. I can also link all that stuff below. This mix right here, it's actually called salad bowl mix. When you pick salad bowl mix like this, little baby greens like this, you just pinch towards the bottom and pull. It's really simple. And then what I'll do is I put it in here, and you just soak it in here for about, actually in the big bowl of water, I'll show you that too when I get inside. And you just soak it for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And that helps to make sure there's no bugs and makes it nice and crisp. So this is called Cut and Come Again lettuce. And right now, because it's winter time, it does not grow that fast. Well, it's not winter, but it's very cold. It feels like winter out here. But when you grow it in the springtime, or if it's warmer out, it grows really fast. Like last season, when this was ready, going full speed, I would come out here and pick it, and then the next day or two, this whole thing would be bushed up again, and you have all new leaves. So this is how you do this salad bowl mix. You don't want to yank it out because it'll pull the whole root. This right here is New Zealand spinach, and it's delicious. The leaves are really thick and yummy. And then I have arugula over here, which I love, and I eat a lot of that, so it's kind of dwindled down. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some, and I'll show you, come back when we're done.
Oh.
So Nigel just found this big, huge worm. He's huge.
Mommy,
Look at him.
I saved this for me. Oh my gosh. Can I hold it? Don't.
Put him in the garden bed.
He's gray. He's black.
So these are all the green tomatoes that we pulled off earlier from the vine. And like I was saying, if you cut them and leave them on the stems like this, apparently they will ripen better. Here is where they are in here, that I have them kind of ripening on the vine in here. And I've been, washing them obviously before I lay them out. And then when they're red, I've been putting them in Ziploc bags and sticking them in the freezer to make sauce out of them at some point, because I don't have time now. So I just take little handfuls and rinse it off. And you can see all the dirt in the bottom here. And give it another rinse. And then I'll put it in here and I will spin it. And this is the OXO salad spinner. I think it's the large size. It's pretty awesome. It has a stopper, and you can also push this down and lock it, so it makes it easier for storage. I'll also link that below. And then I usually take it out and rinse it one more time and spin it again. And you can also use this as the salad bowl that you're going to use to put your salad in. I obviously dry it out first, so I don't defeat my purpose of spinning it. And then you just dump it in and add whatever you want to add into it. Obviously, I'll be adding tomatoes since I have lots of those, cucumbers, and we usually just do some sort of balsamic vinaigrette in oil with spring onions and sunflower seeds for ours. And that's pretty simply how you do a salad from your garden. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe and let me know if you have any comments. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.